Hey Boo, you know how when you put on a fall jacket and you reach down into the pocket and your hand touches paper and you pull it out and you got money? You find like a $5 bill in there and you go, man, this is a windfall. I'm so excited. Like, wow, I'm all of a sudden I've got wealth. And another time you might sit down on the sofa and you feel kind of something under the cushion, like you sit back or you sit down into it and you kind of feel like it's not even, and then you put your hand down there and you come out with like change in your hand and you go like, whoa, I won the jackpot. It may not be a lot, but that feeling of discovering is like so alive, it's so vivid, it's so exciting, and you just feel like I didn't know this was there and I just came into all this money. And this is the feeling of manifesting. That's really the true feeling of manifesting, because that bill or that change, that was always there. You didn't actually have to know it was there. You sat down and you were like, whoa, where did this came from? It's like it came out of thin air. But it was sitting there. It was sitting there. Or, sometimes you reach under a piece of furniture because you're dusting the furniture and you might find some money that fell back there. You never know where it's going to show up. And this is what I'm talking about in relation to anything you want to manifest, that it's always there. It's going to be there the second you think of it. There's nothing to search for. It's that connection, that synchronicity of being in the moment of sitting down, the moment of putting on the jacket and reaching down into the pocket and connecting with that money, because it was always there. It was simply waiting for that time to appear. And that's why you can't stress about looking for your manifestation. People do this all the time. They say they want money, I want to be wealthy, and then there's suddenly this time blockage around it. Like I put it in my scheduler and it should be there, and why isn't it there? And it's like, that's not what it's about. It's about letting go into that unknown space that you don't know where it's going to show up. So it is an event. It's like even though putting on the jacket was no big deal, as soon as you felt the money, it was an event. It was this huge excitement. So, or this feeling of, oh yeah, this feeling of relief or comfort or whatever that brings you. And it's like, why not? Why not enjoy that sensation already, because you know you're going to connect with it. If you think of wanting money, whether you're thinking of just a small amount of money so you can go out to dinner, or a lot of money for whatever you want to do with it, it's the same thing. It's just that feeling of knowing that it's already there and not worrying about the when. That's like the last thing. You don't even want to think about the when, because the when is going to set itself up perfectly. That's part of you. It's there. Yes, is there a divine idea behind it? Well, Neville Goddard said that God is always talking to us through our desires. You might say through through the YouTube or the TikTok of your desires. It's like, yeah, it's a platform, but don't worry about that. It's like you're always like you're stressing out about yet another thing. Don't stress out about it. It's just going to be there for you. And that's going to be your pleasure to receive it when it shows up. And I've talked before in a video about you don't please God when you're pleasing somebody else, but you're pleasing God when you please yourself. Why? Because you are God. Your awareness of being you, your awareness of being through your senses, through your experience is God. So if you are pleased in the knowing that what you're desiring, what you comes into your imagination to have is already a given, then that feeling of being pleased is what it's about. The feeling of pleased to find the money, to find that $5 bill in your pocket, to find a fistful of change in your sofa. That's great. You know, it's like don't worry about the actual value of something, or whether it's the right time or not the right time, or having an expectation. It's just always comes back around to the same thing: is to stop the stressing. We stress about enough shit all day long anyway, don't we? We're always stressing about some shit. It's like we're stressing about, what somebody said to us at work. We're stressing about a problem we're having with the kids, or one of the kids, or we're stressing about something going on in our relationship, or we're stressing about some other problem. Crazy stuff. But if that's running things, if that's what's running things, then it's just slowing everything else down for you. So you want to let go enough. I know it's hard to let go of the stressing, but just let go enough to know that what you desire, you have it. What you may not be able to see it, but that moment of receiving it is already set up for you. Got that? It's already set up for you. Love you, Boo. See you next time.